We've destroyed the bottom of the lip. We've destroyed it. So
I am a subscriber to Zoom 360 on the go.
Yay!
And I liked one of the videos.
Hey! Now get in the car. We are in beautiful Fort Drum. We got Lucille over there. She's been working hard for us. We are on our end of year Eastern road trip. We've caught up with lots of friends, and it's always good to come back here because this is a very, very pivotal place in my life. As a young soldier, Fort Drum, New York. Hey everybody, this is Room 360 on the go, and checkout is at 11. It is now 10:45. So I'm gonna vlog this throughout my way back because we are on our way back home. It is, I think it's December 29th now. So it is the end of the year, and what have we done in this channel in the year 2025? The year 2025 is gonna be one for the books for me personally because I've had my first, I guess you could say, health scare this year, and we're still dealing with that. But 2025 is gonna be one for the books, I think. So what did we do in the channel this year? I think we're good. I've taken everything. I like to double check my room before I leave because I always tend to forget things. So, all right, just don't drop the laptop, Nelson, please. Yeah. This hotel is very nice. I like the rooms. It's almost like half a suite. But anyway, all right, let's go put the laptop in the car. Is it? So when we drove in in a blizzard. Lucille did much better than Suki because Suki's front engine rear wheel, while Lucille is front engine front wheel drive. So we ice skated our way to the hotel, the Candlewood Suites, here at Fort Drum, New York. This place has gotten so much bigger. This hotel didn't exist when I was stationed here, and a whole lot of stuff was added, and it's good to see how the base has really grown into something new. But yes, load this up, and then we're gonna check out, and then we're gonna proceed with this vlog because this year was a blur. I barely remember what we did except maybe the last few vlogs, but yeah, so far she's been working hard for us. We got to pick up some oil. There's an oil that my friend has recommended me to try because he's been using it on his cars and it's phenomenal, and we are going to pick up that oil. So we're gonna check out, get some food, we're gonna drop by Walmart to do some finances for the road trip, and then we're gonna pick up this oil and we'll be on our way. We are going back home to Texas. We're gonna start going west again, and so I'm gonna put you guys in the car. getting her ready for this trip here. It's gonna take a while for this thing to heat up, because you don't want to just take off here when it's cold like that. So the first thing that we talked about on this channel this year was me retiring from the military. I've been in the military, well, now for 24 and a half years. It was supposed to be 24 years actually, but yeah, so I was supposed to, but about a month before it was official, or it would have become official, I kind of had to make the very difficult decision and have my retirement revoked for the sake of my health. So that is something that I'm going to speak about on this channel, because I did mention it, and I think that I probably should clarify, because the next year I'm still gonna be in the Army, and I'm probably gonna be retiring in 2027, 1st of June. So yeah, and then we also did Springfest. That was the first major event we did on this channel, which was a car show at the airport, not the El Paso airport, but the other airport close to the War Museum, and that was fun. It's a little windy out, but that's all right. She's getting ready for the trip back. Lucille's been working very hard for us, very hard. Yeah, this is so common up here. Already my rotors are starting to think it's about that time to change the rotors out and get jeweled ones and get new brake pads. But she is working hard for us, man. She is working hard for us. And of course, we've destroyed the bottom of the lip. We've destroyed it. So yeah, we've destroyed part of the front lip, but at least that the major part is still there and it still looks somewhat good. So we are going to address that once we get back home. All right, should be all warmed up. Let's go. So we'll talk while I'm on the road trip. This vlog is gonna go through the next few. We're probably gonna be vlogging about what we've done the next couple of days. So I see that my underglow is still working, but eventually, it doesn't last long, because the cold and the snow and the slush eventually will damage it. But it doesn't matter, because we're going home. Granted, there is a winter storm in El Paso, Texas, but I'm sure it won't be there by the time we get home. So let's go. Whew. Finally, we stopped driving. We are in Mansfield, Ohio. Lucille is working hard for us. You can't see it right now, but the lip is completely destroyed because of the snow. So it turns out, see, I completely forgot about this. It turns out when it snows, sometimes on the road, you'll see these little balled up snowballs, and some of them are slush balls, meaning as soon as you hit them, they just break apart. But some of them were as hard as a rock, and they took out the lip. Slowly but surely they did. But yeah, we are on our way back to our home in El Paso, Texas. But we are in Mansfield, Ohio tomorrow. It's gonna be a very cool drive. So I couldn't film while I was driving, because it was very dangerous roads. The roads were very dangerous. And it's not the fault of the people who are plowing. It's just that the snow was just falling way too fast for them to keep the roads clear. And someone, of course, crashed on the highway because they were driving too fast. So the navigation, gave me an alternate route, which took me through the rural roads, which I took because I did not want to be standing still on the highway. And yeah, those roads were very dangerous. But yeah, so I couldn't afford to vlog and drive at the same time. I needed to be focused because every second needed my undivided attention. So we did drive and met the goal, which was to get out of New York State, drive through Pennsylvania, and land somewhere between Cleveland, Ohio, and Columbus, Ohio. And we did do that. So tomorrow I should be around the Fort Campbell area, which is in Kentucky. And then so that's where I'm gonna sleep over tomorrow, hopefully. But you know, so far so good. We had some interesting takes which were posted on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you do, at Zoom360 on the go. There's a lot of things that are just on the spur of the moment that ends up there. We got followed by the police for a little bit. I guess he was fascinated with Lucille. As a matter of fact, quite a bit of people on the road were like it was stressful enough for me to be driving through several storm systems, but to have somebody who's about to pass you, then they stop and then they ride next to you for quite some time, which is very, very nerving for me because of the fact that it was snowing. It was like people were doing this while we are in a blizzard. You know, I mean, you know, sometimes you lose control, and I don't want to get hit. So yeah, so we will pick up tomorrow when I am set to go. Whew, somebody lied. According to my trusted app, it's supposed to be just cloudy today and cold, but we got some snow. Lucille is a little bit buried, but that's all right. But yeah, so we are in Mansfield, Ohio, and we are getting ready to go to Fort Campbell. That's where that I should be spending the night, because I bought these pants over there. And I really like these pants, and they didn't have them at Fort Drum, so I want to stop by. And I also want to return something to a friend of mine who live in the area. So I think it's about 6 hours and 45 minutes. Let's call it 7 hours. Southwest of here. So that's where we're gonna be. Hopefully that will make it. You know, not Suki, but Lucille rather does fairly well in the snow. And I'm used to driving in the snow. I just hate driving in the snow. So yeah, so as we proceed, let's get to what we've done in 2025. All right, so we crossed 400,000 miles in my Lexus IS300.
There it is, 3 and all 9s. There it goes. Come on, little short block 2 JZ. Give me that 400,000 miles. All the way up to 1 million. Let's do it. 3 and all 9s. 399,999. Come on, little 2JZ. Yeah!
I'm still on the OEM engine. I'm still on the OEM transmission. And as much as I want to do a build on the engine for that car, I don't want to. I'm trying to stop myself from doing that because I want to reach 1 million miles on my IS300. That's the goal I have for this car. I want to reach 1 million miles on the OEM engine, and not necessarily the transmission, but the OEM engine. The transmission, I don't think is gonna make it. I don't think it's going to. I could be wrong, but I do my best to maintain it along with the engine. And so far, we're currently at 411,000, which the shop that was working on it at the time proudly crossed. So thank you, Max Ordinate. So 400, so now she's at 411,000 miles, and we're almost at the halfway point. So yeah, so that happened this year. We did a car show downtown El Paso, which was a very big show. I think it's one of the biggest shows that we've done this year. It was great. We even made a couple of friends down there. So I really enjoyed that. I rode in a slingshot for the first time in my life, and thank God the driver is German, so he knows how to drive. So that went really well. That was a very fun ride, and I don't know, a slingshot in the future? Lucille, my beloved Hyundai Veloster, that is outside right there. I'm not sure if you can see her. Can you see her? Does it show? Yeah, right there. Crossed 200,000 chassis miles this year.
There you have it. I hope you can make it out because my camera refuses to focus and I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road. There it is. 199,999. There it is. 200,000 miles of goodness. That is chassis miles. We crossed 100,000 miles, I think, in Colorado on my way to work. Now we are in El Paso crossing 200,000 miles.
I have to say chassis because she's on her second engine, only because Hyundai, the dealer, I'm not gonna say where, but there was a dealer that did not replace my spark plugs correctly, my the coils correctly, and as a result, while I was on a road trip going down to where I live right now, when I was close, the engine started to misfire on all 4 cylinders, which damaged that engine. But I have to give it to Hyundai. They did a Goodwill engine replacement, which was about like $10,000 plus, and they only charged me $300 for that. So that's why I say chassis miles and not engine miles, because that engine is really on 108,000 miles, but the chassis is at 210 miles, 210,000 miles plus now. So that happened this year. So we were crossing lots of miles barriers this year, if that makes any sense. We also hang out with Hero Society throughout the year. This is our car club. The downtown show that I mentioned before was done with them. We did one more. We did actually 2 car shows / hangouts in a day, which was a long day. And that's what happened with that. Then also I did do a couple of trips from El Paso to Tucson, where that we stopped at this rest stop that was very, very scenic, and I always meant to stop there, but I always miss it for some reason. So I took time out to just experience it, and I'm a sucker for these things. So yeah, so there you go. We did another car show in Roswell. I think it was the Alien Fest car show, which was great. We did it last year. It's a great event. I just love it. Tons of people going to Roswell. Lots of fun snacks to try. Also, we also did the parade where that Lucille, my beloved 2015 Hyundai Veloster Turbo, made me very proud. We also did Geek Fest, which was in Odessa, Texas, where that we reviewed the movie Superman after we've seen it. Myself and the car club president of Hero Society West Texas, Robert, we we did that, because I think I'm gonna start to probably do stuff like that on the channel, because in case you haven't noticed, my cars are superhero themed, and I'm into that stuff. And I think that whenever there's a hero film that's being made or it's done, it's out there, we'll watch it, then we will talk about it here on this channel. So that was the first one, which I had a great time, like, you know, talking about that stuff with him, and it was great. We also met a girl who was dressed as Supergirl, and she did a drone shot for my car, which was great. Claire. I think I'm going to stop here for now. There are a few more things I want to bring up, but we got to go and check out is at 11. It is now 10:43, so let's go ahead and place you guys on. Well, let's just go and you know, check out, and then let's get Lucille warmed up, and let's get the day started. Goodbye, room. I think I'm gonna take the stairs. It's faster, because we are on the second floor. This wasn't a bad stay. There's a hotel that's in El Paso, same chain, that looks just like this one. That's built the same way. Funny enough. Exit, but let's check out first. We are all checked out. Dropped off the keys. It wasn't supposed to be like this morning. It wasn't supposed to be. So I thought that the Walmart was a little bit further down the street, but it's actually right across. And we're gonna go in there first before we leave, because I gotta get me some soap, because I ran out of soap. But Lucille, she's a tough cookie, and good on her, man, because we need to get out of here. There's not much left of my beautiful front lip. RPM, this car's coming to you as soon as I get back this Monday. What's left of my plate here? Yeah. So I'm gonna put you guys in here while I go to Walmart. I'm just gonna walk across and then get over there. But look like the roads aren't too bad, I think. You know what? Yeah. You know what? You guys are coming with me. You guys are coming with me. Put all this paperwork underneath the laptop right there. Yeah, it's hard to do this with one hand. All right. Yeah. I don't feel like driving. I'm just gonna walk. We're gonna walk the long way, I guess. Oh, you don't say. Goes Lucille. I just love the wing. The wing in the back, to me, it completes the back. You know, some people are like, oh, you put a wing on your car, it's front wheel drive. First of all, it's a food tray for my travels. But look at that. I love it. Oh, it looks so good. So good. Going to Walmart, get some soap. Some traveling soap. These things are so expensive, but they're good. These things are so expensive. This is like rich people soap. Rich people soap. But I mean, this is not a sponsored ad or anything, but I do have a subscription for them. It's way cheaper if you get that. Like, they send me these soaps like I think once every quarter or something like that. One bar is like $6. This was like $15 after taxes. But I love it. Dr. Squash. But plus I didn't want to buy like 4 bars of Irish Spring. So Lucille is right over there. Everything looks good. You slept good, buddy? Lucille the Hyundai. Alright, buddy. Hopefully we're gonna get her ready. Hopefully she's gonna warm up. It's a cold morning. It's gonna take a minute. I think I'm just gonna close the door and wait inside of the hotel for about 10 minutes. But she's gonna be ready. It's a cold morning. She actually sounds a little bit she doesn't sound as loud as she usually does on a cold start. I'm not sure if I should be worried. You know, hopefully not. But we should be able to get out of here because the roads they're manageable, I think. Alright guys, I think it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna get the snow off the windshields and we're gonna be on the move. Next time that we're gonna talk is gonna be at Fort Campbell, because this is gonna require all of my concentration and it will be embarrassing to crash because I was vlogging. So I'm gonna put you guys in the passenger seat and yeah, see you at Fort Campbell. Just like that, we are back at Fort Campbell on our way back home to El Paso. Today is the last day of 2025. 2025 was a doozy. My goodness. But today's the last day of 2025, which went really fast. You know, one more year that's gone by really fast. Within a few hours from now, it will be 2026. On that note, you guys will see this video, I think, well into the new year. But let's not forget, I guess, what matters most is that you're still here. All the stuff you went through, you're still here, which hopefully made you stronger. And be better. I mean, that's what I'm gonna focus on this year. Just be better across the board. You know, that could be, you know, that could mean something for you and, you know, something for me. Just whatever it means for you. I think overall it should be this philosophy should be overall good for everyone. I think if, you know, whatever, like, you know, however good you were last year, as in 2025, although it's 2025 now, but it will be in a few hours. Just be better as far as something that's good. You know, like if you're a very, very good thief, hopefully you become less of a good thief. But if you are a you know, good person, if you know, treat people well, you know, become, like, you know, better at that. If, you know, if you're a mentor, become a better mentor. If you know, just be a better person for the sake of the betterment of society. So so on behalf of Zoom 360 on the go, happy new year. You've made it, and let's continue to what we've done in 2025. So this year we also went to this rest stop right outside of Las Cruces. So we saw the Roadrunner structure, which is made with a bunch of recycled stuff. I thought it was made of concrete and stuff like that, but no, it was very, very cool the way that the artists, you know, did it. Which is a place that I found out I found that place out through another YouTube channel called Traveling Robert. And he went there, and I was like, huh, that's right outside of Las Cruces. So there's no reason for me not to go there too, which was great. And then we did a car show at the fair, and I started to use my Insta 360 camera more and more. So I filmed myself, you know, driving back home from that, which was great. And yeah, so now we are here. So that's basic, and there's a few other things that we've done that I can't think of right now, but I'm gonna make sure to annotate that on this video. And yeah, that's what we've done so far in 2025. And now, what do we have planned for 2026? Hey Lucille. And just like that, we are in 2026. Today is January 1. We have quite a bit of stuff planned for this channel for 2026. It's gonna be a very busy year for me, both YouTube and personally. But man, we have a lot. But I'm gonna speak about that in the next vlog. But meanwhile, like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you on the road. And I'm out.